let's talk size. Size, when it comes to a windlass, is like buying tires for your car. You cannot just go and get some big monster truck tires and put it on a Honda. You have to get the tires that fit those rims. You have to get chain that fits your chain wheel. 1/4 inch fits a 1/4 inch chain wheel. You get 5/16. Try to squeeze that in. Like putting your jeans on after Thanksgiving. It might work, but it's not good. And look at that. It just skips it. That's not going to catch. It's not going to pull. Completely oversized. And you could nick your gypsy. So size is important, and I'm going to show you, if you don't know what size you use, there's a few ways to find out. If you have a LEWMAR V700 or a 550, 99% of the time, you are perfectly fine going with what your owner's manual tells you. It's going to say that you need 1/4 inch chain with 1/2 inch rope. You're good to go. 1/4 inch and 1/2 inch. We never see a bigger chain wheel substituted in those smaller windlasses. However, if you have any other version of LEWMAR, Pro Fish 1000, a Pro Series 1000, any of the V series, you have a Maxwell windlass, you have a Low Fronds windlass, anything where the owner's manual or the person who sold it to you or the boat dealer tells you that you have 5/16 chain, this is where you're going to want to check your chain wheel. Check your chain wheel, check your chain wheel, check your chain wheel. Have I said check your chain wheel? More often than you'd think, we see the chain wheel in a larger windlass changed out for a 1/4 inch chain wheel. That's because they want to fit more anchor line into their anchor locker. Maybe they're deep sea fishermen and they just need that extra line. 1/4 inch chain and 1/2 inch rope is you're going to fit a lot more into your anchor locker than 5/16 chain to 5/8 rope. If you rotate around, usually there's numbers in the pockets. It's not just LEWMAR. The other brands will generally have some type of code. If, like this one, there's no code, there's other ways to find out. If you have a LEWMAR, you've probably looked at the GYPSY guide and you've seen that they give a different size for stainless, and they say Campbell stainless and they'll give one size, and then they'll say G4 and it's another size. It is the G4 size. So if you're looking at the chain wheel and you don't know if you need a 5/16 because it says in stainless Campbell you need 3/8, go with the 5/16 if that is the G4 size if you are looking at the LEWMAR chain guide. I don't know why they say that, but it's there. So if you're not sure and you're lucky enough to still have your anchor rod, then I'm going to show you a quick way to measure it and know what you have. Bob left these handy calipers here, but I said, you know, I'm pretty sure not everyone has calipers, but you know what everyone does have? Ba-bam! A tape measure. Very easy, very quick. There's 3 sizes that we use in windlasses. We have 1/4 inch chain, 5/16, and 3/8. And the difference is significant, so I don't think you're going to be able to confuse one for the other. If you have 1/4 inch chain, it will be clearly under an inch. It's about 0.9 inches across, but it is definitely under an inch. Your 5/16, it is clearly over an inch. Not by much, but it's definitely over an inch. It's about about a tenth over, maybe like 1.15 inches, but it is over an inch. This big boy, whew, pretty sure you would know if you had this chain, but just in case, it's not quite an inch and a half. It's like 1.3 inches, but you can see it's kind of nearing that inch and a half mark. So large difference. If you have your anchor rod and you don't know what size it is, I would measure it now and just jot it down. So that way, if you do lose it, you'll have that information. And don't guess on your size. If you do not have anything stamped on your GYPSY and you lost your anchor rod, we do offer a 1-foot sample that you can buy. I think it's like 10 bucks, and then you get $10 off when you order your anchor rod. So we'll send you a foot of chain, and that way you can put it in your chain wheel, see if it works or not. It sure beats getting an anchor rod and then having to send it all the way back. So if you're unsure, that's always an option. And we always fit the chain first. Chain first. The chain has to fit the chain wheel. Then you match up the rope. So your chain is either going to be 1/4 inch, under an inch across, 5/16, a little bit over an inch across, 3/8, not quite an inch and a half, about 1.3 inches. It is big. So those are your size differences. I think that's everything. I think we got it all. What do you think? You feel smart? I feel smart. Hopefully you have the information you need for next time you buy chain for your windlass. If you have any questions, you can always shoot them over to us at info@darkhorsemarine.com. If you like this video, you can go ahead and subscribe to our channel. That way you'll get a notification every time we post one of these videos. All right, captains, this is the Knotty Professor. Tight lines and stay safe.